Good morning, patriots who have the courage to stand up to Donald Trump and his minions. You have come here to be heard today. The question is there anyone listening to you? Is there anyone who has listened to all of those thousands of Texans across our state who have been out there telling them no to Donald Trump's plan? Or are these Republican members of the committee tuned to only one frequency? The voice of the master who came up with this scheme to gerrymander our state. So this plan to replace 5 Democrats with 5 Republicans has real life consequences for Texans. Tomorrow morning, with Representative Howard and Councilmember Mayor Pro Tem Vanessa Fuentes, Senator Eckhart and I are holding the first ever congressional hearing on women's health care this year in Texas. You know what it will mean if there are 5 more anti-choice Republican Texans there instead of 5 people fighting with us to pass the Women's Health Protection Act. That's what's at stake. What about the 17 million people, more in Texas than most places, that will lose their health insurance as a result of the big ugly bill? Will we send more compliant Republicans to just press whatever button Donald Trump asks? Or will we send people with the courage to fight for Texas families? This Trump attack, like so much of what his racist regime is responsible for, has been all about race, denying particularly communities of color in this state a voice in our Congress, our colleagues across the state, colleagues that represent communities that will not otherwise have a voice. Why should it be right here in Austin, as Senator Howard said, that a veteran who has a health care problem cannot turn to a congressman here in Travis County and needs to go to a congressman in San Angelo? That a small business that has a problem with the IRS or the SBA can't come to one of us in Austin, but has to turn to a Freedom Caucus member in Victoria. Those are the issues that are at stake, and today we have to forcefully make our message heard. And I'll say one other thing. I think we have a lot of courageous state legislators here that are willing to I would say to every one of them, this is not a time to roll over and play dead. This is not a time to make a speech and go away and give up. We have to fight this thing to the finish. And as Donna suggested, it is already having national implications. Yesterday, Governor Newsom out in California said he was ready to get a map online that could eliminate 5 to 7 Republicans in that state. The same thing can be done in the Northwest. It can be done in Maryland. It might be done in Illinois or in New York or New Jersey. It's a terrible pattern. We don't need more gerrymandering anywhere, but we have to be ready to fight fire with fire. So perhaps Donald Trump will realize the error of his ways, but he seldom does. We know he will never apologize for the wrong he's committing. What we have to do is to speak out forcefully and then continue to support courageous legislators who take extraordinary action, because this is an extraordinary wrong to our state. I look forward to partnering with you, to partnering with my colleague Greg Casar. I'm glad to welcome him to say a few words to you, because this is not about what ifs. It's only what if that counts, is what if Donald Trump can succeed in destroying our democracy. We will remain united, fighting the Republicans, not fighting one another. Thank you.